hanging out with a guy. As soon as I heard his name, I said, I remember this guy. You might too. Craig Dingy runs the number 22. It is a hobby stock here at Land of Legends Raceway. If the name sounds familiar, you probably went to the old Cayuga County Fair Speedway and remember the Four Cylinder Enduros. Craig was a champion there. He ran a Saab, so obviously him and I got a lot to talk about there. Now he's doing this. So first of all, how have you been, man? I knew the name, and so what'd you do? Get out and come back or something?
I did. I got out and I had kids, started a family.
Nice.
I got out for about 15 years, and when I came back, I thought about four cylinder, but I seen how much money they put into them.
Yeah.
And compared to this, there's no comparison. So I switched over to hobby stock.
Did you buy a car, or did you buy one that was ready?
Nope. I bought this off Justin Eldridge.
Oh, one of the Eldridge cars. This is a good car then.
It was a rolling chassis when
Okay.
I bought it, and we went from there.
So bought it like off season of 2022, 23,
Yes,
somewhere
22.
in that range?
Yep.
Okay. So what was that like? Because your four-wheel drive was front-wheel drive before,
Yeah.
so...
It's a learning curve. It is. I raced a front wheel drive for so long. I try to drive this like a front wheel drive.
Yeah.
It just don't work like that. So I got a little bit of learning I'm still doing, but it's going great and I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
How long did it take to stop driving it like a Saab?
About 10 races.
That long? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just, so used to racing in that car, going around the track, and did it for so many years, you know, every week, and sometimes I'd go to Fulton and Brewerton, so I had a lot of racing into the front wheel drive. I just don't think of it when I'm going, oh shit, this is no front wheel drive, this isn't going to work, it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm learning, learn how to drive it with the back end instead of the front.
Yeah, because I did some Enduros first, and then I got in the Saab, and like the car owner said, you got to throw it and almost force it, and then point the wheel straight and drive out. That's basically what you do, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So if you do that in this, you're in trouble, aren't
you're in all kinds of trouble, yes sir.
Did you wreck it a few times before you did?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have. I've gotten a few wrecks. Actually, last year I broke my foot halfway through the season. I got into a little wreck here.
Would you get the pedal, get it or something, or did you knock it? Or?
Pedal got it. Just a pedal got it.
Okay. Big time or a little one?
Oh, it was pretty bad. I broke like 5 bones in my foot.
So that ended
Put me
your
out for
season.
the rest of the season.
Okay. How's it now?
It's better.
It's better?
It's better. Heck yeah. I work every day and I roll with it,
Yeah.
A little pain at the end of the day, but it's bearable.
Okay, good, yeah. Because sometimes it can be, something that can bug you down the road. So it doesn't bother you in the car because it's your brake foot. You don't need that much anyway, right?
Right.
Well, how much do we? Walk me around this place. I mean, do we just get off the gas? Do we spike the brakes? Do we ride them? What do we do?
Get off the gas, spike the brake, turn it, and go.
Okay. And then drive it hard after that? Or are we putting the egg underneath our right foot?
Well, no, there's an egg underneath your right foot.
Okay.
We're just, with the street tires, you got to have an egg underneath your right foot. Or else you'll be around in circles all the time.
Yeah, if you were street stock, it would be different, right?
Right.
Yeah. So these things are going to spit out if you're not...
So much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, and like last week when you guys were at the end of the show, at a slick racetrack, it might need 2 eggs underneath there.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely, right.
How do you train yourself for that? Or you just have to keep telling yourself...
Go with it, just listen to the car and feel it out with your foot and train yourself, pretty much like you said, train yourself.
Yeah, and you can feel it when it starts to break loose, right?
Absolutely.
And then just, and you can't get off it all the way or the thing's just going to push, right? So
it's more of an ease out and steer it in and get back into it easily.
Yeah, and hope we didn't lose too much speed by counter steering and shearing it. So did we do anything to the car differently this week? Are we trying to get it to do something specific, Craig?
Air pressures. I'm trying to learn my air pressure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's a big thing right now. So that's all I'm doing, trying to learn my air pressure. So when I go out for my heat feature, that my car will hook up better.
Right.
I think I was running a little bit too high of an air pressure before.
Okay.
So when the heat built up in the tire, I had too hard of a tire and I had no traction.
Oh, that's what happens.
Toward the end of the race, yeah.
Okay.
No traction at all,
Okay.
So I'm learning to try to balance it out. So, halfway through the race, when I build the heat up in the tires, they're the right temperature. You know what I mean? To get the traction. So I'm just on a learning curve right now.
And of course, remember, guys, with DOT tires, there's also what's the term I'm looking for here? For the sides of the tires, so they don't roll over. B-locks. There's no B-locks.
Yes.
So if you run too little air pressure, you could run into a different situation, couldn't you?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
How expensive are the tires, and how many do you think will go through? I mean, do we wear them out like race tires?
They don't wear out too much.
No?
Not often. Nope. You run them all season if you don't blow them out.
Okay.
They work pretty well. Tires are about $125 to $150 a piece.
Okay, so $550 somewhere in there for the set.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And
sipe them and work them.
Okay. Who's helping you do this, Craig? Who helps you do all this fun stuff?
Me, my friend David, my son Gage, he's not here tonight.
Okay.
And my buddy Nate Peckham.
Oh, Nate's helping you out.
Yep.
Nate's running better. I can't wait to see Nate out there in the front stretch soon. You know,
he's going to be.
Yeah, he's been running real well. And of course, you guys remember the Enduros of the late 90s.
Yes.
Nate was one of the guys back in then. So, you know.
Absolutely.
Well, good to see you again, Craig.
Good to see you
as soon as I heard the name, I was like, that's very cool. So, guys, make sure to turn on the notifications, subscribe, and if there's somebody you want us to get, leave us a comment in this one here, as we're going to try to get all these hobby stock guys and everybody else we haven't gotten to yet this year. You have fun, Craig. I'll see you on the scales later, okay?
Thank you.